Hello everyone. Welcome to the Tech Spot. Myself Anush Kumar, a Jira administrative trainer. Welcome to Jira Admin Training Session 7. So today's session we will see the following topics. So today we will discuss about the Jira testing tools. So these testing tools are following Zephyr Scale AIO test. So we basically use Zephyr Scale and AIO test for the test management activity. Now creation, then inside this test management tools, what we will do first we will create a test case. Okay, then we will link this test case to a respective stories. Okay, so basically test case are created for the stories so that we can perform the test case and check the respective things are working fine or not. So okay, other thing, after that linking a test case with the respective story, we will create a test cycle. So test cycle is a something like a sprint. So we will, for doing the test case, we will put in test cycle and start the test cycle and do the testing. So then we will create a test cycle, put the test case inside the test cycle. Okay, then start the cycle or further. In this test case, we will write a test script. Basically, what is the test script is that if our story is to uh, search for a product in e-commerce website. Okay, so what as a tester you will do, you will go to the open the respective site, hit the URL and site will be open, then go to the search. This is will be the first test step, which we will write under the test script. Now second step what will be done is, which we will write under test script, is that we will go for the search option. We will search for any product and hit enter. If the result is shown, if we are searching for a office table and the result is shown office table, then the test step is passed. If it is not showing a respective product which we have searched, then we will mark as a failed test step. So this thing we will basically create in test cases. Then after after doing this, test review will be done. Basically, when you create a test script, then the other tester will review the test script, that this test step or test script are exactly according to the stories, or they are meeting the criteria of stories. After the test script, then after we will do the execution and check it is fail or passed. If it is fail, okay. If it is passed, then it is okay. If it is failed, then we will create a bug and link the respective bug to the respective user story. Okay. In traceability, what we basically do, we link the test case with respective user story and we link the bug to the respective user story in under the traceability. We will see. Now let's see basic definition of this all the terminologies, and then we will move toward the UI part and do in software. In how we implement it, we will do. So first, before jumping into testing, let us understand few things related to the testing. But first is bug. What is a basic a bug? A bug is a flaw in a software that produce incorrect or unexpected result. Means basically you want to search something in a e-commerce website, but you are searching for a table. And after hitting enter, if the search result is not found, then it is a basically a bug, because you are expecting to see an image of a table, but it is not showing the image. That thing is bug. And then coming to next is what is defect. So a variance between the actual result and expected result, that is defect. Means you want like in the sense you have write a sum code, or you have hit a ball in such a way that you are thinking that it will cross the boundary and it will be a 6, what you are thinking, but what the actual result has come, it is not cross the boundary, it is 4. So that is the defect, difference between actual and expected result. So that is the defect. Then error. Errors are basically a human mistake which we do. Like as a developer or a designer, as a tester, what error you basically do, that is a error. And failure basically, everybody's know what is failure. If something you are doing and you are not able to perform something according to the requirement, okay, that is a failure. Which a failure is a software to like to perform a requirement, okay. If you fail to perform according to the requirement, then it is a failure. So this is a failure. Now coming to the next. Now Now let's jump on the what is testing. So basically, a testing is a process of evaluating a system and its component with an intent to find whether it satisfies the specific requirement or not. It helps to identify the bug error in the software. So basically, the testing is done by the tester to check the code developed by the backend developer is working according to the requirement of the customer or stakeholder. If it is working according to requirement of the customer and stakeholder, then it is good to go. Then it will go for the deployment, release. Okay, in this way, because only after testing you can deliver the product to the customer, na? Without testing, how can you deliver the customer? And if the without testing you deliver to customer, then customer will start using, then it said, oh, it is defected, it is not working fine. That's why after making anything, the testing is done basically in every industries. So now, before jumping into testing, let me see what are the different types of testing basically performed in IT industries. The first, everybody knows what, must everybody have heard about the manual testing. So basically, what is manual testing? That this is the testing of the software manually without the automation tools to find the defect. So manual testing is basically in this way, like let me show you. Uh, like if some if some backend developer has developed one feature, like summary it has developed, okay, so summary is you can see in a software, okay. Now the malware tester will come and click on the search feature and search for anything like story 1, story 2, है ना, SCRUM. So in this, he is searching. So the things are working. He is getting the result according to what he has typed. So in this way, they are doing manually. But what happened in automation? In automation, basically they write the code and automatically it is done by the system. So that is the automation testing. So this is the basic. Hmm. So this automation testing, we write the tools, a script to automate the execution of the test case. Okay, but that is automation testing. Now, what is a function testing? Basically, there are many function in it, our software. Okay, to verify that a software functions working according to the requirement or not. This is called a functional testing. This simple, um, like this is this is Amazon. Okay, this is one functionality login. You have to click enter and continue. If I landed, if my URLs are correct. So this is functional testing. You want to check the two functions are working fine or not. That is called a functional testing. Uh, huh. What is so what is non-functional testing? Non-functional testing is like you want to check the performance of your software, usability of the software, security of the software. So this is called non-functional testing. Means you are testing the other thing other than the functional thing. Okay, so that is non-functional things. Then unit testing. So unit testing basically also known as a white box testing, which is basically done by a backend developer. Okay, it is not done by the tester. It is done by the backend developer, like Java developer. So I have worked as a Java developer. So we generally after writing the code is uploaded into the GitHub. Then in GitHub, then there will be different developer in the team. Basically, the team have 6 to 7 people are there. So those people will review your test. We will review what you have coded. After review, we will start working on the writing the unit test. So there we basically test the individual unit or component. Basically, in backend, what happened now? We will create a class. In the class have different types of method in it. Its methods, different methods are doing different features, functionality. This is working according to many things. So that single component, that is a method, we are checking with the help of unit testing. And there we will do the code coverage and all. That is the unit testing. Then integration testing. So integration testing ensure the different module service interact correctly. Means basically in software we have different module. Okay. Means one module is for searching, one module is for email, and one module is for payment, one module is for adding the product to the cart. So like you have add the product to the cart. After adding the product to the cart, it will automatically show the amount of price. So these two modules are interacting with each other. So that is called integration testing. Means you are checking the module or services interact correctly or not. So that is the integration testing. Now system testing. So at the means you have complete make or completed the whole software. So now whole complete system is testing is called a system testing. Okay. Now, here, what is smoke testing? So basically, a smoke testing is some type of general testing. It is mandatory to do in industry. Means basic testing to check if the build is stable enough for the further testing. This is the basic meaning of the smoke testing. Means earlier you will check before performing the testing, you will check it is stable or not. Okay, that thing is basically done by smoke testing. Then sanity testing. So sanity testing, what happen, it verify a specific functionality after minor change or fix. Means somebody has reported a bug, now you have worked upon the bug and make the correction. Okay, after doing the correction, they will check if something minor, after doing some minor change or some others bug or risk has been introduced to software or not. Okay, that thing basically is done in sanity testing. Then 10th is regression testing. So ensure, basically it is also mandatory. It ensure new changes have not broken the existing functionalities. Very simple meaning. Ensure new change have not broken the existing functionality. After adding the new changes in your software, like in this way, uh, like if some backend developer have added one new functionality like a backlog they have added. Okay, so after adding the backlog, it will check, like after adding a backlog here, the search functionality is working or not, this epic functionality is working or not. So this thing is basically check here. Now coming to the slide. Now, now what is UAT testing? User acceptance testing. After you have developed your software, you will give the software to the respective customer and ask him to test this software for 1 week, 2 week under a production environment, company production environment. They will test their software is working fine or not. So that is the UAT testing done by the end user to ensure the product meet the business requirement. Okay. Then performance testing. From the name, we can guess what is performance testing. Means checking your software is performance, like load, stress, it is working fine or not, or it is scalable, stable or not. This is basically performance testing. Then security testing, same, from the name we can guess what it is basically. So making your software secure from the clickjacking and database things. Okay, identify the vulnerability and ensure the data protection is basically done by the security testing. Then compatibility testing means check if the software work across different devices, OS and hardware. So basically, if someone is if some customer is asks you to make a software for his business, so nowadays the software is being accessed from the different devices. Like someone is accessing your software from mobile, so it has some different configuration in the front end in CSS, while they give a small types of is configuration related to the media queries there. There they put different types of resolution. For the mobile resolution is different. Uh, your desktop resolution is basic different. Then tab resolution is different. So they mention the different types of compatibility. So now the tester will check. Now the company will provide different devices to the tester. So this is the basic thing. In in company you will see the tester have iPhone, tablet, different types of Linux user in this types of thing, and they are in different devices. They will basically test their software is working in iPhone or not. Is software working fine in Android or not? Software working fine in the desktop mobile. This thing is the basically compatibility testing. Now, huh. So for testing, we have different tools, Zephyr Scale and AI test. We have seen basically Zephyr Scale and AI test are the test management plugin integrated with the Jira to manage the QA process. What is basically a QA? QA is basically quality assurance, where we check the quality related to our software. Okay. Now, what is the basic step or testing process? We can see here. So for first, we will what we do. We will go to the app and integrate our uh, install the third-party application, that is Jeffar Scale or AI test. Now, then we will create in after doing this, we will create a test case. The link that test case to respect to user story. Then we create a test cycle. Add the test case inside the test cycle. Okay. Now, in this test case, you will create a step, that is the test script. Okay, then after that you will what you will do, after creating a test case, the test step basically, the test step is being reviewed by the other tester. After reviewed, it will mark the status as approved. When it is approved, then will you start execution. If the test case is actual result and expected result are same, pass. If actual result and expected result are not same, fail. If something is blocking your test, you can write mark as a block bar. If you have not started, then it will be automatically not executed status. Then after, if the test case is failed, the bug will be created. Okay, and then you will link that bug to the respective user story with the help of the traceability. Okay, in traceability you will link the test cases with the respective test cycle. And if there is a bug, then you will create a bug linked to the respective story, and also here you will link the test case with respective stories. Okay. Now coming to the our let's see the practical now. Now, as we are currently in our Jira software. So now here what we will do. This is our product. First, create a one story. STOR like let me create one story. Like as a user, I should able to add the product. As a user, I should able to add the. This is basically a one story. Okay. Now let me. Uh, I have now go to a app. Go to explore more app. Now in here you will search for a Jeffer Click on write Jephyr. J, click for Jephyr or Jephyr skill. I am clicking Jephyr. Now you can see Jephyr test management. Okay, this essential tool. So you can choose anyone. I am choosing this one. Choose anyone. I am choosing this one. Now click on start free trial. 30 days it will free. Click on free trial. Now it is loading. Start the free trial. Now I am starting the free trial. Test management. It will. Okay, okay. He is saying it will notify me. It is loading here. Loading. Wait for a few seconds. It will be loaded automatically. Let me duplicate my one tab and and okay, okay. This one. Then project. Okay, okay. Now your app. So current. Okay. Now let it be load first. It will take few minutes. So you can see 26 days left. So basically this free trial is basically for 1 month time period only. Clicking on the project one, so backlog. Okay, this I have created as a user. Drag down. You can see a Jeffer scale. Okay, so click on the Jeffer. Wait, refresh. It has been refreshing. So, so what we will do now next is, as in your screen, you can basically search for here apps. This apps. Go to a Jeffer. Click here. So you will be redirected to this page. That is a Jeffer scale page. Now, what is the first step we have to do? The first step we have to do is test case creation. So click here, write your test case. That is basically uh, discard. I have one test case one two. Okay. So here I will create a test case three, test case three, and create. And now I will get one more test case T4, test case 4, and create. So after creating a test cases, what we will do? We will create a test cycle. So let me create one test cycle, that is a TES test CYCL cycle 2. Okay. After created test cycle. Now we have created the test cycle. Click on this test cycle. Click on this test cycle. Let it be opening the test cycle. Open. Okay. It has been opened. Click on this one. Click. Okay. So So currently you can see the test case is 0. Now add test cases. Our test case, add test case 3, test case 4. Okay, and click on add. So you can see the two test cases has been added here. Okay, now go to traceability, add existing issue. You can click here and add. So basically from traceability we can show this test cycle is basically for which user story. So I have added this test cases basically for this user story. As a user, I should be able to add the product. Okay, so I did. Okay. Now test script. Okay. Let me go to the, no problem. Let me one duplicate one more file so that it will be easier for me to navigate from one to another. Now, details. Okay. From here, the status will be changed. Let me show owner, version, folder, script, description, test cycle. Okay, okay. Release version, status. Okay. From here, we will go. First, we will go to this test cases. Click on this test case here. It is basically in draft. From here, we can make as a approved. Okay. Now, I am under test case 3. We have to create a test script. So, what we do under test script, basically what here we will write the step what to do the things. So, basically, I have created a story that as a user, I should be able to add the product. Uh, okay. So, what will we do? So, I will first add the product. So, first I will open, open site, that is AMAJO. I have opened the site in Google. And what will be data? That is, data will be basically a site URL. Okay. What is accepted result? The site should be open. Site should be open. Okay. The first step. Now, second step. Now, what we will do? I will. The site is open after login. Then I will search for product. That is office table. Then what will be your data? Basically, data will be office table. Office table I am basically searching for. And what will be the result? The office table image should be shown. Okay. The two step we have created. Now go to details in status, mark as a approved. Now after you have written the test script, it will be reviewed by other your test testers, basically seniors or your teammates, and they will approve. After approving, basically, after approving, you can work on it. Means you can start working on it. Approved. Now it is approved test script. Okay, this is the traceability. Okay, now I have added the story. Yes, I have added. Maybe not. I have added. Okay, now it is added. Now execution. Click here. This is a test case 3. Okay. Now what you will do? Click on this start execution. Now after clicking on the start, it will change into the in progress as you can see. And click on this enable the test script update. Okay. Now the first step is open the Amazon URL and work on it. So basically what it happened, let me AMAJON Amazon. What how the basically the tester will do? Ah, okay, okay. The okay, one more. AMAJON login. The first step I have written in the Amazon is login into Amazon site. So what I have written? I have written. Acha, here. I have written opening the site of Amazon. So I have opened the site of the Amazon. So it has been open, and after login, the site will be open. So after login, the site has been open. So I can mark this as a pass. Okay. So I will mark this as a pass. The second step I have written is searching for the product, that is office table. The data is in search. I will write office table. If office table is, after searching, hitting enter, it will show an office table image. Then the test is passed. If it not show an office table image, then it is marked as a fail. So if I will search for a office table, if it show expected result, then our test step test script is basically pass. Okay, so I will mark as a pass. So both test steps, your test script is being passed, then automatically your test case will be passed. Okay. Okay. Go to this. See, the test, that is test 3 is being approved. Okay. Now, test uh, test cycle. See, one test case is passed. That's why it is showing 50% pass. Okay. But inside the test cycle, we have two test cases. Okay. Test case 3 is pass. Okay. Here. Now, okay. This is pass. Now test case 4, click on the test case 4. And here first we will, what we will do? Here same thing. We will write the test script, that is test step, then approval, then execution, then pass fail. So first what we will do, we will write a test script. Here let me do the same thing, like open Amazon site. Data will be your site URL. Expected result is am क्या spelling था, AMAJON, Amazon site will be open. Okay, when you are doing the login in your site. Okay. Now second step is you will search for the product. Okay. Now what product? I will search for the something like office table, space table, IMAGINA, imaginary table. Okay. Okay. And result will be showing the image. Means whatever you search, it will show the image. Okay. So the image of that respective product. Okay. Now I have created the two step. Okay. Now the step will be reviewed by the respective developers, that teammate. Then it here they will basically mark it as approved. When it is approved, then you can start working on it. First, in traceability, first you have to mark this test case to which user story basically these test cases you are basically doing. So click here. This is the story we are basically adding. I have added. Now go to execution. Okay, click here. Start the execution. It have changed to the in progress. Okay, very simple. Very simple. Click on the update the test script. Update. Now these are basically the test step test script you have written. Okay, open the site URL. Then this is the site URL, and you have login. So basically the site has been opened. Good. So our test, this test is being passed. Okay. But we are the tester now. We will find some type of defect or default to trouble the respective backend developer. So I am basically a backend developer. So backend developer basically get irritated when a tester find a bug or defect. So now the second case, we will see how we will mark this as a failure, a failed test case, and then we will create a bug. So now if second I am searching for a something here. and I am searching for something. And if the result is not shown in the site, okay, then what? I have said imaginary table. So this is not a imaginary table, okay. So if test case has been failed, now the test step is failed. We will mark as a fail. Here, this is pass, this is fail, this is blocked by, this is failed. As the step is failed, the next step you will not move further. You will stop here, okay, and automatically the test case will be marked as a failed. Okay, now test case is marked as a failed. Then what? Then you have to create a bug. Then here you will come under the test case 4 and you go to the traceability, create an issue, create a bug which is already selected, write the summary of the bug. Searching after searching for the product, the result is not opening or the search is not working. After searching for product, the result is not shown. Yeah, 404 error, basically not found, page not found error. In this way, yeah, you have created a bug. Okay. Now, bug is I have told bug is basically a blocked by. Mark here. No, leave it. Just create a bug. Oh, oh, okay. Bug. Now the bug has been created, and for which story the bug has been created, for this story. Okay. Now the bug has been created. Now the tester will start working on this bug. So which tester will start working on this bug? So basically, go to backlog. Does any tester can come and assign to himself, or if your respective senior have told to assign this bug to respective any developer, then you can assign it this. Okay, basically it is not your duplication. In this way, the respective developer will start working on this bug, and you can also do the things from here. Okay, here also you can write the description, image, page. Okay, so in description, basically what you will do here, this main thing. What are the steps where the bug you have been found? You have to mark here. Like first step was that uh, you have opened the respective what uh, your page. So you can write open the site and URL. Then second step failed. No? So you will write uh, searching uh, for table, or what table? Office table. From here, you will start. So developer will read this. Oh, in this step, the bug has been found, and it will start working on the things. Okay, save it. Okay. Now you can also mark a parent epic, or you can mark parent epic story. Something you can mark. Okay. Okay. This way you can search as a. In this way you can search anything. In this way, parent. Now due date you can give, team member you can add, no story point, sprint you can select. Okay, in this way. And if from here you can comment history and log, you can work. In this way we are doing the thing. So this is, in this way we are like creating the test case, running the test case, marking as a pass or fail. Okay, so now okay. So now you have seen how to add the third party application, that is a Zephyr scale in your application. Then how you will create a test, uh, first you will create a test case, then you will create a test cycle. Let me go to here. First you have created the test case, okay, then you will add this test case to respective test cycle. You can create a test cycle from here. Now you can see if one test case is passed, then it is green, and other is failed, then it is red. Okay, now come inside the test cycle. Okay, then from here you will add the test case inside this test cycle. So click on here. Okay, then go to test case. From this button you can add the test cases here. Okay, from traceability you click on the add the existing. From here you will mark the story, click and add the story. Means this test case is related to this story. Similarly way, when you will execute and bug will be found, you can create a bug. Okay, create a create an issue, create a bug, and mark it from the traceability. Okay, now when you will create a test case. Okay, inside the test case you will create a test step or test script basically, and do the things. Test script here, and you have created the step one, step two. Means these are the steps, means how you will go to perform such activity in a software. Okay, then the after that detail, go to status, and it will approve. After approved, you can start execution. Click on here. You will click here and start the execution. Okay, start. If I will mark as a pass, it is passed. Now all the test cases have been passed. Now going back to the test case, test cycle. Now you can see it is 100% passed. So in this way, we are doing the testing inside this. So this is the basic thing which generally no one will told you. I have told you so that you will be aware of the things. Okay. So thank you. This is all for this session. We will see you in the next session. From the next session, we will jump into a Jira admin thing. In admin thing, we will see the first user management activities. Okay. Thank you.